With this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Irving with the ball. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside Holiday. Let's go. Seattle missing again. Timberwolves trail. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
He gets that one.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Now here is Holiday. Still scoreless. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. Outside Irving. Pass to Wiggins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Seattle. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Another miss by Holiday. It's stolen by Davis. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Offensive rebound. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Screen by Wiggins. Irving. And Davis sends it back. Yep, that one goes.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Curry. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Lopez. Green left side. Outside, Dort. Going inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is Lou Dort coming. With bad intentions, folks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Now, here's Dort. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Seattle ahead. They're up by. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Seattle.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Snatched up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Holiday, he has yet to score. Here's Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Pass to Bitadze. Outside for Curry. Screen by Bitadze. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Outside Holiday. And he gets it back. Takes a three. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
It's no coincidence, guys, that wherever Jrue Holiday has gone, the team gets better, and it's about the way he leads by example.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And that's an intentional foul. Seattle on defense. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. It's to Curry. Stolen by Holiday.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Ball surveying the defense. And Ball slams it in.
Now, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Left side, Davis. Lopez with the steal. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Holiday with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Count that one. DiVincenzo's got 7.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
And Ball gets double teamed. On the wing, Thompson. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Pass to Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, AD is difficult to guard without fouling. And if you don't believe me, just look at the numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
Back to Irving. Down low. The shot's good from Batadze.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Davis. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Davis has got 12.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Wiggins. Here's Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
6 seconds left here in the second. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Five seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Collier. Sinks that one from the post. Collier's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so we conclude the first half. Seattle leads by 8. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Timberwolves trail by 8. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Curry. Back to Irving. Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball.
Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot from the wing. Curry's got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Holiday with it. He's got 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Seattle.
Draymond Green is a guy you don't mind taking these shots. He doesn't rush it. He's super poised. Nice.
Now Curry. Lopez a screen. Outside for Curry. The 3. Nice defense from Dort.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's Irving. Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 11.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Inside. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving double team. Lopez up top. Shoots it up. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Lopez has got 9 points.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Shot ready off the catch, Dante DiVincenzo. With a jumper.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. At the top of the key, Lopez. Outside Irving. Pass to Curry. Now Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez a screen. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Outside, Dort. From the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, good luck trying to stop him now.
Curry outside. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
1:52 left to play in the third. Pass to DiVincenzo. Seattle needs to get off the shot. And it's Davis finishing it off.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Dort. Double team on Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort. Klay Thompson knows his spots. You give him a corner 3, he will take it.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. from 11 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. Thompson in the corner. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Collier. Pass to Burks. Over Joe. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Timberwolves on top. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Seattle with the ball, trailing by 2. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Irving double team. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Good D by Holiday. Outside, Dort. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Timberwolves on offense. It's a 1-point game.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Here's Davis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing. We'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail. Outside Curry. Back to Irving. Timberwolves passing it around. Up top Curry. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 3. Now here is Irving. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
We have come to understand that Jrue Holiday is an exceptional finisher. That frame is a big part of his game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Irving. Left side Curry to tie it up. There's Bitadze. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo. Not that time. It won't go. Outside Irving. Curry outside. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Dort takes it inside. Wiggins pulls it down. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. And they go to the intentional foul. And here's Irving. Clock at 4. Now Curry. Stolen by Dort.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now DiVincenzo.
Well, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Curry looking it over. 5 to shoot. Now Bitadze. Davis pulls it down. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dort outside. From 11. And he makes that one count.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Outside Irving. Curry outside. Now Irving. Now Thompson. And the 3 misses. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And the Timberwolves with possession.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Now they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Curry outside for 3. And there's the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this. They